here with round 1. We are on the play, and this hand seems fine, so we'll not mulligan. Got a turn 1 Despise, turn 2 Vault Scourge. I could play turn 1 Vault Scourge, but I think taking the 2 extra life when I do have another play is a little bit greedy. Alright, so blue-white, he does have a Psychic Barrier, good to note, and I'm taking a Combo Skyguard. So at least now his hand is just 5 lands and a counterspell, so it's always good. Get this Vault Scourge up before he can counter it. Unfortunately, one of these are probably going to get countered. Which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm a pretty big fan of both of those cards. Let's see, he actually drew something to play. Trespassing Soul Eater. Alright, so I do get to get a free play in here. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with the Dark Slick Drake. But I will just go ahead and attack him first. He's attacking without making it unblockable? That seems odd. I will block it then. Can't imagine what he has here. It just seems like all kinds of terrible. I don't know. Like he's playing blue-white. What could he have that would deal, like, extra damage to my Dark Slick right there? And even if he does, it's like almost 3 for 1ing himself, since I'm going to be drawing a card off it if it dies. I think he just, forgot to make it unblockable there. That's the only real plausible explanation. Oh yeah, my opponent just said, "Oh my god, I thought it was Serum Raker." Yeah, I don't think the pictures are that similar, but you should read the cards. Alright, well yeah, there it is. Alright, well, let's get... I think getting the Dark Slick Drake is in there is fine. If he wants to attack back, I'll be able to attack with Vault Scourge next turn, so he's essentially attacking me for 2 as well. Also get a Mortis Dog's out for free now. This is going pretty well. Thought I was going to get some of this stuff countered, but... yeah, I mean, eating a Trespassing Soul Eater for free there was pretty good. Really like it if he attacks here. No? Alright. Well, I'm gonna spread the sickness this guy anyway. And start getting in there. I'm just gonna discard this Scrap Diver Serpent here. Steel Sabotage is more immediately useful, and if things continue as they are, we're not gonna really need a 7-drop to finish the game here. Although that could be getting a little bit greedy, or ahead of myself. We are taking him to, what, 9 here? Oh, Vapor Snag, okay. I guess he's planning on countering it on the way back. Alright, so yeah, might have been a little bit greedy. But, oh well. I mean, I'm just not going to replay it immediately anyway. If he wants to keep 2 blue mana open, it's essentially locking him out of blue. So, arrest. Alright. Alright, well, no, we're not doing very much here. Just gonna get in there with the Vault Scourge. Still not playing the Mortis Dogs here. No point in just getting it countered. This way I can force him to keep 2 blue mana open. If we draw another creature, I'd be more likely, if I draw like a Oculus or something, I'm much more likely to play into that. I think I'm going to counter. Alright. Yeah, I mean, kind of wishing I hadn't discarded the Scrap Diver Serpent now. What can you do? At this moment, it looked like a good play. Phyrexian Juggernaut. Alright, I'm gonna try to play the Mortis Dogs here. If he gets countered, which it probably will, I'll just play the Juggernaut next turn. There's a good chance he has like a Revoke Existence in his deck as well, which would be a little bit unfortunate. He could just revoke the Juggernaut then. Or the Divine Offerings, I believe. We saw a couple of those going around. Ooh, that's annoying. Alright, well, I'd like to draw, you know. That's not bad, but... you know, if he trades the Gust Skimmer for a Vault Scourge, it might end up working pretty well. Because then I can Gets Verdict and get rid of his Vidalcan Anatomist. I'm still going to be playing this Phyrexian Juggernaut here. He's going to have to keep basically 3 mana open to try to tap him down. Let's see what he does with his Gust Skimmer here. If he wants to trade, I will be more than happy just because of the fact that Gets Verdict can get him. Blind's also a good draw. Alright, let's see what he does here. Presumably tapping the Juggernaut. If he taps the Scourge, I mean, he can kill it, but then he'll take 5 here. Alright. I assume he's gonna block here. Yep. Alright. And Gets Verdict. Might as well do it now while he doesn't have any counter mana open. Fortunately, he did make our Juggernaut a 3-turn kill rather than a 2-turn kill. I'm not worried about a Sphere of the Suns. Alright, let's get in there. Oops, auto-attacking. Alright. Well, I'll play Fume Splitter first in case he has a counter. Alright. Alright, it's not looking too bad here. I can't believe our opponent still has 5 lands. I mean, he could have some more in hand, but like, I think when we saw his hand on turn 1, he had about 5 lands. Mind Culling. Alright, he gets my island here. So he's tapped out. I mean, 1 land, I don't imagine he's doing much. He could Steel Sabotage my guy. Aside from that, so he'll probably be... Ooh. Alright, well, let's see if I just get him here. Yep, alright. Yeah, that Barbelgear is a pretty fun card. I mean, it's not going to be the most useful in every situation, but... Alright, so he's playing blue-white. There's a good chance I'll be able to get something with Praetor's Grasp. I think I want to bring that in. Let's see here. Also, didn't see too much in the way of artifacts. I mean, he had like a Sphere of the Suns and a Gust Skimmer, but I mean, like, his other cards like Serum Raker and the Anatomist were not countable by Halt Order anyway, so I don't think I'm too keen on bringing that in. Darksteel Mirror doesn't seem like it does very much against this deck. Blue and white is generally going to be a flyers only. So yeah, I think this is fine. We'll go ahead and submit this and see how it goes.